Hello, good morning everyone. Today is 2024 July 1st. So today will be the starting of the second half of the 2024. This stock will be covered by today's estimation around 8 stocks by the Stock Research House, and we go for the disclaimer. The stock mentioned in this video serving as learning purposes. It's not buying, selling call for the viewer subscriber. And we come back to the last Friday US market. Last Friday US market, S&P, Nasdaq, Dow Jones all dropping more. S&P 0.4%, Nasdaq dropped more 0.7%. Dow Jones, considering closing flat, 0.1% drop. So we check on some news. JP Morgan remains cautious on the S&P 500, see more than 20% downside by investing.com. So they are expecting for the US market to coming down. Downside is 20%. So we check on if there are any other special news over there. Nope, there's no special news over there. So we check on the calendars for the US for this week. Today will be US market timing. They'll release for the ISM PMI data with the forecast 49.2. Okay, so and what else important would be the Friday non-farm payrolls. So first week of the Friday they'll release for this non-farm payrolls unemployment rate. So technically they are more focused on this type of things. And we come back to the US market first. So this one is the Nasdaq. We can see that the Nasdaq last Friday it managed to break the trading box right there, and then is retreating back to reject for the higher range. And rejections is dropped by 0.7%. So we see the candlestick is pretty much like a bearish engulfing candlesticks. This peak the last 3 trading days earlier has been rebounds off the trading box. So we can see the pretty much standard for this trading box now. Whenever they come here, it's rejecting. Whenever they come to the support level, it's rejecting as well. So this support resistance trading range pretty much standard solid at current stage. We'll see whether it break higher or lower from this trading box. Okay. We check on the S&P 500, pretty much similar to the Nasdaq index. It's also forming for the bearish engulfing candlesticks, rejection for the higher range for the 5,500 level. So we still need to monitoring for this one. And another point to alert would be the volumes. You can see the volume coming in on the bearish candlesticks. That's something is we need to be put on more attention to it. So like last Friday, the volume spiking up and the candlesticks open high, close through rejection for the resistance. There seems to be a bit of fishy around there. We need to put some attention from there. So I mean, we need to put more attention for the rejections instead of breaking higher. Okay. And this one, Dow Jones, nothing much, is break for the resistance and then is pull back, standing at the trading range box level. So maybe since we don't have much stocks to be talking about for the Malaysia market, we may go through some of the stocks in the US. Let's check on the Apples. So Apples is also, we can see that it has been trading sideways for 2 weeks time. It has more bearish candlestick right there, right? So we can see seems to be although the trending is still on the uptrend, the trending still on the uptrend, considering healthy for medium term at current stage. And we can draw some trading box right over there, trading box rectangles. So see whether it will break higher or lower for this trading box, right? So we check on the Tesla. Tesla is still on the major downtrending. I can make it longer for this downtrend line. Still on the major downtrending right here. It should be below 230 at current Tesla. Although on the short term it seems to be a rebounding breakout for the trading box right over here. So, and we check on the Netflix, is still on the healthy uptrending for these stocks. Amazon happened to be a breakout for the major resistance for the past 3 trading days. So for the last Friday, it seems to be taking profit after the breaking up level with a higher volume, 76 million share traded over there. And we will need to see whether it stand above the resistance or not. So now earlier resistance is now become support, so we see whether it can stand above the 1.8. Maybe we take a figure as 190 or 189 level. Microsoft is also happen to be a bearish candlesticks, bearish engulfing. So the trending still pretty much healthy lah. I would say 45-degree uptrending, yes, pretty much healthy. We check on commodities, oils, WTI, $81, nothing much over there. 81 considering still high on the oil price. And gold is 2,300 plus, so pretty much is on the major sideway, below 2,450, below 2,450, within a range of 2,280. Okay, we check on copper is now still on pulling backs. I would say it's a downtrend at current stage for the past 1 month times. Soybean seems to be bearish again, continuously bearish for the soybean. So it seems to be telling us that the inflation is nothing to worry about at current stage. So okay, we come back to the Malaysia KLCI markets. So Malaysia KLCI, we check on this chart first. KLCI last Friday is managed to rebounding up by 5 point, closing at 1590. At earlier stage, I did mention is technically is going to pulling back toward the 1570 level. We still need the monitoring for the past 5 trading days. It has been sideways ranging around there. Maybe we draw a very small box around there. Okay, so whether you break this range or not. Okay, so technically I'm expecting to go toward 1570 at current stage. So we check on this topic by the research house. First one will be by M-Bank, which is tech bond. Tech bond has been happened to be breakout for the past 2 weeks times with a volume coming in, and then it's still moving sideways consolidations after breakout. Last Friday closing 5.4 stop loss level is 47 cents, while the target is 65 and 70 cents, right? It's somewhere around there. You can see the shape seems pretty much look like a U shape over here, but it's still below the it capping by the resistance somewhere else below 60 cent level. So above this range will be pretty much like a strong selling pressure or profit taking range. Okay, so the next resource house will be by CGS Toyo Venture. Okay, last Friday there's a price action, seems to be a symmetric triangles, descending symmetric triangles. We can draw the line right over there. Friday closing is 141, stop loss level given is 127, while the target is 150 and 158. This one is pretty much for the control playing. If you are entering for this one, I would suggesting you wait for the pullback. You may wait for the pullback before your entry. So the next stock will be Pekat. Pekat Group, so it's on the healthy uptrending. So last Friday it happened to be a swing play right there, up by 5%. closing at 94 cent level. Stop loss level is 86, while the target given is 1 ringgit and 104. So the next research house would be by the Maybank Investment Bank. They are calling buy for the MYEG. MYEG services is happened to be a breakout back in late April. I did saw this breakout as well for the MYEG. I would say there is potential in these stocks. Yes, you may find your entry based on the price actions and the volume as well. So last Friday closing is 102. Stop loss level given by the Maybank would be 97 cent. Slightly below the previous low, last 2 days low level, but it seems to be not appear to be a strong price action yet to me, and the target given is 110 and 116. The next stock would be VS Industry. VS Industry is also on the uptrending. Stocks pretty much healthy. They are calling for this one, I believe, is purely based on the price action. Yes, there's a swing right over there. Overnight closing is 127. Stop loss level is previous day low, which is 120. While the target, let me check, target given would be 138 and 150 level. Pretty much standard for the support resistance. But the support seems to be too near. It is sticking at the lowest level on the previous 2 days, Thursday. I mean the lowest level. This seems to be not a standard for the stop loss level. It has to be slightly below the previous low. Okay. Anyhow, if you want to trade for it, make sure you stick to the trading plan if you want to. And the next stock would be by UOB, Country Height. Country Height Holding Berhad. So this one is sideways consolidation stocks. In fact, if you are putting into a zoom out, you have a clearer picture. This one is a major downtrending stocks. It's on a major downtrending and a sideways, long-term sideways ranging stocks. So it has been capping by a 200 days moving average. The red color line is 200 day moving average. Whenever it's testing it, it come down. It's testing it, come down. Testing it, come down. So now it's already very near to the 200 day moving average. So they did mention for this one, for the breakout play, breakout 31 cent, which is break for the 200 day moving average, to calling for the buy. You can use buy stop limit order in the Maybank platform to assist you. You don't need to stick to the screen all the time. And the stop loss level is 26 half. Target is 38 and 39 half level. Okay. So the next stock would be HSSEB. So this one is also seems to be a downtrending stocks. It bounced off for the support level. They're calling for this one is purely based on the bounce off for the support level, and it's saying technically breakout has to be happen at 97 cent, and it's now trading at the 200 day moving average for the stocks. Stop loss level is 89 half. Target is 109 and 116. If you are trading for this stock, I believe you need to check on their trading volume. It has to be a volume coming in to justify the price action to bounce off for the support. Okay, so the last stock today would be M&A. This one is also trade buy stop limit order for the trading breakout play, which is 38 half level. Last Friday closing at 37 cents. So, and the stop loss is 33 half. Target is 44 half and 49 half. I will share the charting in the WhatsApp channels and the Telegram channel. You can find it at the below screen. And if you want to open account, you can check the link as well. So that's all for today. Thank you very much and goodbye.